Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is a new day. We still have a few orders we have to get out before Christmas, and it is Sunday the 17th at 11 o'clock, 11:31 to be exact. So I did talk about this in my last video, just the very tail end, but we're gonna actually do it in this video. So this is gonna be the Jesus sweatshirt, and then a sweet mama dropped off a white sweatshirt to have a Santa applique on, which the Santa applique is so cute, and I really thought I was going to do good on those, and I had a lot of people telling me how adorable they were. A little girl in my daughter's class who had the shirt on that she had bought at a pop-up event we did. It was so adorable, but like I had it in the store in Zachary and it did not sell. Like I still think I have a full stock of them, so I don't know what happened, but they're really cute. You'll see. And then we do have a stocking I have to put a name on, and I have a duffel bag that I have to monogram. I've already texted her, so she should be sending me what font she wants. That'll probably be one we do a little bit later today, so I don't know if I'll film that one, but we're definitely going to do these two now. So let me go ahead and reposition y'all so y'all can see what I'm doing, and we'll talk and work. Okay, so I have my machine maintenance and ready for today. This is going to be the first one that we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and iron it. Okay, I found the center of my sweatshirt and I have my Target sticker on. I'm gonna go ahead and put the stabilizer on the back. I have a Amazon storefront, so I'm probably going to list the items that I'm using, or even like just stuff in my office in my Amazon storefront so people can purchase them, or even just like go browse. I use a cutaway stabilizer, which is this. I spray it with the 505. And I am actually running out of that, so I'm gonna have to order some. And I also use a medium weight tearaway. Sometimes you do have to put extra on this, but for this particular shirt and stitch or design, you don't. I've done quite a few of these Jesus sweatshirts, more than I actually thought I was gonna do. So we got the stabilizer on. I'm gonna try to straighten everything up. Sometimes the stabilizer gets a little crinkled up down there. All right, perfect. I do have my heater on, my little space heater, so I'm not sure if y'all can hear that or not, but it is down there keeping my feet warm. Hopefully it warms up today and the kids can get outside because they are driving us crazy inside. Okay, so we have the stabilizer on, we have the hoop, the under hoop on here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to center all of this. I always like match up where I creased the sweatshirt to the middle of my, probably can't see right there. So there's like a little, I don't know what you would even call that, little notch right there. Not really a notch, but I center everything with, and then I come to the bottom and I tried to make sure that the crease here is centered with the little cutout at the bottom, and it's not. So what I'm gonna do is move it over a hair. Sometimes when you crease your items, they're not always creased in the middle. This one looks like it's pretty much in the middle. Okay, so I am pretty close. I'm pretty centered. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on. And it looks like my crease is a little to the left of the line, which is fine because I can left of the line on both of those. So you can see, you can actually see the crease here. I'm looking at my phone. So you see the little notch at the bottom and the creases over to the left some, and then the notch at the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this on and I will prep the next thing. Okay, the Jesus sweatshirt is on, so now we're going to go ahead and prep this little toddler sweatshirt. So for my toddler sweatshirts, or even shirts, I use a Mighty Hoop. This is the 8.4, or the 8x9. What happened was I went ahead and ordered, I was running low on both my stabilizers, and I placed the order on Amazon. Well, Amazon sent me a delay notice, and I need it. And this was like a Monday or Tuesday, it might have been Sunday of last week. I needed it because obviously I had orders to get out. And I had ordered it on Friday, and this was Sunday that I got the delay notice. I'm not sure if anybody else does this, but or does stuff similar to this. I try to just line it all up and keep it kind of in line. Okay, so here's my hoop. So I ordered the items I needed for my embroidery on a Friday. On Sunday, I received a delay notice. It should have been there. It should have been at my house by Sunday. Received a delay notice. Said it wasn't going to come till the 9th. Was it the 19th? No, it was maybe the 9th, which was like a Thursday. And I was like, no, like I need this now. So when I ran out of my pink thread, which I talked about in the last video, my mom had to run to the thread store, which is probably 20 minutes away, if not 25, which I guess isn't that bad, but still, nobody really wants to go do that. So I had her pick up stabilizer. This is the roll that they sent me, and this looks fine. Let me show you the other one. I got this. They said it was a short roll. I thought that they meant this size. So like I really can't work with this unless I'm doing hats. But yeah, this is the size I always order. And this is the size that I accidentally ordered because I was not there. So there's that, but I can still use it for hats, so that it works. Okay, so I got all of this cut. I'm gonna go ahead and prime the crease, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found the crease and my target tags on. I'm gonna go ahead and do the stabilizer. The Jesus sweatshirt does not take long at all. I think it said like 5 minutes, which is super nice. Those are pretty easy. This customer bought the Jesus sweatshirt. They're getting the applique on this little white sweatshirt, and then they need a bracelet done. So if you haven't noticed, I do have a bunch of bracelet stuff right here. So what happened was you gotta love a good story that starts with, so what happened was, these little personalized bracelets were super popular. I was listening, I was like, oh, these are really cute. Adding them to my cart. Ended up being like almost $30 for 2 bracelets. And I was like, gee whiz, like I really think I could just buy these and make these. Because at the time, my embroidery wasn't like super busy. So like I did have I did have some extra time. And my sweatshirt is done. So I was like, I can like definitely make these. Well, my mom got on board, and like we love making just anything. So my mom's really been the one making them. So anyways, this customer ordered 2 bracelets. So I'm gonna have to do those in a little bit. I may have to go down a hair on this one. You can see. So the Santa's gonna sit pretty much in this whole area. So I don't want it to obviously come up there. It needs to be here. So I'm gonna go down just a hair on this. Maybe not a hair. I may go down like an inch. With my old machine, it was really hard to hoop. Like, props to the people that have the single needle machines, or like the smaller machines that you really can't do a whole lot with. Your area is limited. You have to flip stuff inside out. I did it. I know it is, compared to what I do now, it's night and day. All right, so I think we're gonna have to like redo this entire thing. Let's go ahead and move this stabilizer up, and we're going to move it down some. It's not falling in quite like I want it to, and this is probably why other embroiderers have like the whole Mighty Hoops hooping system, which I probably should have asked for that for Christmas, but there's a few other things I needed, and I don't know, maybe I'll get myself one this coming year. So I just want to make sure all of this is straight. Alright, so now it's going to I'm thinking that this little hem is going to cause us some issues. Okay, so it looks to be pretty centered. The stabilizer's tight. Just put this a little bit. I always want to try to make sure just everything is tight on here, because obviously like if it's loose it might pop off, and you don't want that to happen. Luckily, knock on wood, I've not had that happen yet. Okay, I ended up rehooping the sweatshirt. I have y'all repositioned. We're now in my Bravo program, and I have to turn Santa from ivory to the colors it's supposed to be that it's going to stitch out on the machine. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, I had to hop off real quick. Somebody from the store called asking about a price on a sweatshirt because the one that I plugged in yesterday, I obviously left off the price. So we're going to keep going with Santa. Okay, my Santa is done. We're going to hop on the machine and I will show y'all how I do all the appliques and stitch that out. So I'm definitely still learning all of the angles and like there can't really be light, so I may have to cover that window up a little bit better. I did so many of these shirts for the boutique that I like have all of this cut with the iron-on backing already on, so lucky me. We're gonna go ahead and start stitching. Alright, so this one's going to be Santa's face. And we're going to use this color, but I don't know if I can squeeze this out. It's actually going to work, so we're going to go ahead and stitch it. Hey y'all, so I took a little break. I ate some lunch. My kids are down for a nap. I have a monitor over here watching them. I have a little bit of time to try to hurry up and finish this sweatshirt. So I'm going to take the sweatshirt off, cut the fabric, get it back on, and keep rolling. So it's back on, and we're going to get to the next fabric, which I think is the hat, if I'm not mistaken. And the hat is this pretty pink, but I don't think I have enough. I'm just going to cut it here, and it should fit both pieces. So I have a monitor on my kids, I always have, but I really have to watch now because my son is in a toddler bed, and he gets out and he will walk outside. So I gotta keep an eye on him. As soon as I see him get up, I have to book it in the house. We're gonna go ahead and cut this off. Santa's hat is done. Onto the... I am lucky though, both of my kids sleep very well. They go to bed, they sleep all night, except when my son wakes up at 5:30 and wants to come get in my bed. But they've always been like that. They know they need to take naps. They take naps. My daughter loves sleeping. So we really are really lucky with both of them. Next is going to be Santa's beard, which is this gorgeous floral color. I always like to match it up just to make sure it fits. It's a little on the big side, but I don't care. We're going to go ahead and put our heat mod on. I'm running out of this too. So we need to go ahead and make a list of what we need. Oh, look, that's literally all I have left. Luckily, it's a week from Christmas. I don't think I'll need a lot of this, but I'm definitely going to put on my list to go ahead and order. I get my heat mod off of Amazon along with my 505 spray. And the other thing I'm running out of are these little Target stickers. This is my last, I think this is my last little sheet, and there's like only 5 left. So those are the 3 things I need to order today. My mom did send me a list of inventory that I need to look at of our sublimation shirt. We typically order from a local company, but she is out on maternity leave, which congratulations to her because everybody deserves a break, especially during maternity leave. So we've been ordering our blanks from another company, and it's kind of a hit or miss with the shipping with them. Luckily, I don't think we'll need anything in the next 2 weeks, so I'm gonna try to look at the list today, go ahead and get on the website, figure out what I need, get it in my cart, and see if I need to add anything, because sometimes like we'll have like a little bit of a couple add-ons here and there. So I literally let my items sit in the cart just in case I need to add anything on later down the road. Like if you look at my Jiffy Shirts cart, I have like 13 things in there that I need to order. I'm gonna go ahead and iron this. Positive. So we have to start prepping our website and our booths, both of our boutiques that we're in, with Mardi Gras stuff, and I'm excited about that. Here are one of the shirts that I feel like would be really cute for like a Mardi Gras applique. I also bought this one for Valentine's Day just to see if any of the transfers or any embroidery that I decide that I want to do will look good on this. I also have, so this is for adults, I also have to prep for the youth, and I have to prep for toddlers. For the toddlers, I think I'm going to look at getting some purple sweatshirts because both Mardi Gras and Valentine's Day is in February, and they're literally back to back. So I did order these red sweatshirts. I was trying to get these out for boys. I was going to put a big Santa Claus on them in white thread. Obviously, they didn't get out. So a girl or a boy can wear them and put maybe a monogram or a monogram with like a little heart or something on the side. I'm not sure. But I do have these. Okay, so you'll see it stitched out more than I wanted it to. It was not supposed to do the mustache, but I'm glad it stopped there. I'm going to go ahead and cut around all of this. It's still okay, but I'm very OCD, so I like to have things done by the book. I should have put a stopper in there. And I'm sorry, I keep looking to make sure my son's not getting out of his bed. I should have put a stopper in there in between in between the beard and the mustache, but it's fine. We can definitely still work with this. Out of the mustache only because this color is like a pale pink and those flowers on the beard would have come through, so best bet was to cut that. I don't have any of this pale pink. It looks white, but I promise it's got a hint of pink in it. I don't have any of this cut, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I'm gonna go ahead and iron my piece. Look how good this came out. It's coming together really cute. The nose is next, so I picked this cute little chevron type fabric. How cute is that? So this is what I'm using for Santa's hat, the white fluffy part. This is all I have left. I had probably almost a yard, maybe half a yard, and like that's all I have left. So it's plenty enough for what I need for today. Okay, so I thought I'd cut this piece too small, but it looks like it's gonna work. So I cut them in two because I have a part up here and I have like a little ball down here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Okay, so the absolute best part about this applique shirt is this. Look how pretty this is. So I had ordered a Christmas green off Amazon of sequin fabric, and they sent me, it's like a teal. But y'all, I have been using the crud out of it. Like, I don't even have that much left. All of those Jolly shirts were with this fabric. Absolutely love it. So let's put it on and I will show y'all what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and then I'll show y'all. I really think adding the sequins did it in for a lot of my customers that wanted this shirt because it's just like such a cute added touch. I'm gonna go dump out the sequins and I'll be right back. How cute is that? It's so precious. So I just need to add in the berries and then we're done with Santa. For the berries, I'm using this pink color. The berries are on. It's gonna go ahead and stitch out Santa's eyes and add the ho 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 at the bottom. Okay, so my next order is this stocking, which I'm not positive if I'm going to do that right now or do it a little later. I may end up doing it tonight. I'm still waiting to hear back. Excuse me. So still waiting to hear back from the lady on the ruffle. She's supposed to let me know what font she wants. I can go ahead and clean the back of this one up. Okay, so this order had 3 items in it. It was this Jesus sweatshirt, which I am packing up now. It was the Santa shirt, which I'm grabbing off the machine. I'm gonna go ahead and get that off, iron it, and get it folded. I mean, how cute did this come out? So precious. I can take off the backing of this, and I'm gonna get it ironed and cleaned up, and once my kids wake up, I'll probably take my bracelet stuff inside and do the bracelet inside. I probably won't film that just because my kids might be a little wild. And my pile of trash is piling up right there because y'all are once again on my trash can. Let me do the tender touch first. My sun is up, so I'm going to have to end filming here. I'm not sure where I'm going to pick up next. It may be later on today, it may be tomorrow.